hanging out with the defenders, West Durham.
Yeah.
They're looking at, and, a lot of folks say, we're not defending anything. We're looking to win another one. Either way, the hardware is in the ATL.
And we found some old guys, too. Jordan, Usher, Michael Devoe help us here in the 9 o'clock hour. Seems like yesterday, doesn't it, Jordan?
Yeah, feels like yesterday. Someone went by quick. Like, I need me another one. I need me another one. Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Well, let's see. Jose's in New Orleans. Moses in, L.A. with the Clippers,
yes,
right?
Sir.
You checked in on those guys? How they doing? Everybody okay? I saw Wright had a big dunk the other night in that exhibition game.
They're doing amazing. I mean, they're enjoying the process as well, too. So we're looking forward to them, and they're looking forward to our season as well,
I
too.
Bet,
so.
yeah.
When you see those kind of highlights, though, I know you've kind of turned the page. It's time to move on. It's a whole new season.
Right.
That doesn't get old, does it?
Not at all. I mean, that's something that we worked for extremely hard for. So to see that and to see all of our guys win is amazing, But we definitely, again, we're looking forward to working again and to get another one.
All right, a couple of critical questions here, Jordan.
Yeah.
Is Pastner still rocking the shield in the early stages of practice?
Hey, I thought it looked good, but since COVID protocol's been gone, he hasn't had the shield on.
Kind of let the shield go?
He's been back to regular Pastner. Still wild and amped up, but no more shield, no more face shield.
How do you? But you know what? You don't want. I'm not a jinx guy. I'm not a curse guy.
Yeah.
Right.
But
I think
I think don't you just go with it for a while until proven otherwise?
I say so. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that's his thing. I think that's his look. I mean, people we have bobbleheads of him that have the face shield on. So
Wow.
I mean, I think he has to continue doing it.
All right, so how do you process, and both you guys, took your time, did the evaluations before coming back. How do you process last year and make it benefit you this year? What's the biggest key, Jordan, to taking last year's success and making it successful this year?
Really, it's just having a better start than we had last year and finding that. I feel like the past 2 years we found a stretch midway through the ACC where we turned into like a very hard-nosed defensive, tough team to beat, and we just need to get to that earlier. And like you said, we're older. Me and Mike can guide the younger guys. We got Devoe, Miles Kelly, like young guys that are really improving at a high rate. And I think it's just instilling that passion that Jose and Moses and we had last year, and it's repeating it again.
Yeah.
Michael, it's been fun the first 2 hours, whether we're talking to players or coaches. And everybody from the outside, you guys are on the inside, but everybody from the outside, we're fascinated to see, hey, what does a roster look like? I mean, there's been so much transformation in college basketball from roster to roster. When you crystal ball what you've got at Georgia Tech coming in for 21-22, what do you think we as fans will see?
You're going to see a lot of different individuals. We got a lot of good transfers. Davion Smith is a great transfer. We got a lot of good freshmen that just came in, Debo Coleman, Miles Kelly, Jalen Moore. But, again, we have a lot of older guys, too, that are really good as well. So, I mean, for us, we don't want to give you guys too much of what's going to go on during the game.
Now, you're the defenders.
We can't give you guys too much of what's going on. But I can tell you that we've been working, and we definitely look forward to our season coming up. So.
But you guys do have the benefit of being old.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Usher actually transferred when you did have to sit out.
Yeah.
I mean, remember, so what's the advantage to being old, Jordan? Because there's got to be something to it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I keep telling coaches a +1. For me, Bubba Parham, and any of the rest of my teammates that want to use their COVID year, I feel like it's a +1. You can't give back a year of being able to play, minus the fans. I know the system we're in. I know my guys. Mike is like my brother. We do everything together.
Right.
The freshmen can get brought along, so you can't. I feel like I'm as old as you guys. It's nice to be able to have a nice look at everything. It's not new to college basketball, and I can sit down and guide people.
Jordan, let me help you. You're not.
Yeah, you're a long way, man.
You're not even close. In fact, you two together still haven't reached Wes, all right? And you got no shot at me.
You telling me you guys are not 25?
No, we just think we are. That's the problem. We're walking around like we
I was
think
25
we're 25
about 30 years ago, but you're good.
Right, that's not happening.
So, okay, let's process it then. Success last year, and you're right. You don't want the sluggish start.
Mm-hmm.
The 20 games, Mike, you know how that is. There are a lot of teams that don't have that advantage.
Right.
So you mentioned Debo Coleman, Davion Smith. Davion Smith apparently is a critical piece. You lose Jose Alvarado, you get Davion Smith.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
How does that process now? I mean, how important is between now and the start of the season for a veteran team like yourself?
I mean, it's huge for us. Like losing Moses and losing Jose Alvarado, it creates a lot of opportunity for other guys as well to step up and do big things. But for us, it's just maintaining that. Like Ush said, we got to start off strong this year. You know, we lost our first 2 games last year, and we thought like the world was ending. So for us, it's just starting off strong and continue that throughout the season.
Do you feel pressure? given what you did last year, or is that out of sight, out of mind?
You can't feel
New
pressure. Like I
page.
said, I want another one. So that's the only pressure that it is when it's time to get another one, that's when it's pressure. But until then, you just take it day by day. You just play basketball. It's fun.
So
that's why we all do it.
So what you did last year, hey, it's over and done with, whether it was a great year, lousy year, or whatever. But, hey, guess what? We got the belt.
Yeah.
But, hey, we're on to try to win another one.
Absolutely.
Well, and remember, I think Devoe is really the calming influence of the team because Ush plays like an extension of Pastner, right, Mike? I mean, let's be honest.
No, he is.
Okay, and then, you had Jose out there, and we saw what that was like after
Right.
the championship game last year. I mean, it was him and Pastner were like, it was like a soap opera.
Right.
So how important is it to be calm, to know it's a long season?
I mean, I think it's good to have guys that are energetic like that as well, too, and a guy that's also laid back like me. I think it just creates a bond. It creates a thing that keeps going. So for us, I think it's just great that we have those type of players and that type of personality for everybody,
What'd you do with the Everett Case Award? Do you have that, or did you give it to the school to chill out with it? What do you do
I
with
think
that
the
thing?
school had – no, actually my mom has it.
Your mom's got it?
Yep, and she keeps it for me. She keeps all my trophies that I have and stuff like that. But I don't worry about that
I thought he
accolades
was going
and
to tell
stuff.
me it was a doorstop.
It's on eBay, right? I have no idea.
This is an interesting time in college basketball. You
Right.
guys have got friends. You've played it. I mean, you've played at one of the higher profile programs. You played at Wheeler, which is as high profile program in public school in Georgia as you can get.
Right.
From an older guy perspective, where are we in college basketball, Jordan? What are you concerned about with college basketball from a player's perspective?
I think that we're still in college basketball of if you have a true love and true competitiveness, and I feel like as of right now, if you still want to play against the best competition in the world, which I feel like is the ACC, and obviously I'm a little biased, but
Sure.
there's other Power 5 conferences, and if you want to play there rather than going to the G League or these high school players that are leaving to get paid and do this early influence, I still feel as if college basketball is where you need to be. Like, there's no better fan atmosphere. There's no better you don't get that same coach and player relationship. Like, Coach Pastner's kind of like a mentor, like a father figure to me. You don't get that in the NBA or in those pro leagues. So I feel like as long as you still find the players that go hard and like to compete, college basketball is in a great spot.
By the way, we just heard Commissioner Phillips talking about name, image, and likeness amongst other issues. What about NIL? We got some deals or not? We working on something?
We definitely do. I mean, right now, again, it's football season, so basketball season hasn't started off. But definitely, me and him have some couple of deals that we worked out with.
We did a camp?
Yep, we actually
did a camp for some kids?
We did.
Yeah.
It was called Dub Camp.
Yeah.
So it was each of our last names, and we had a walk-on as well, Coleman Boyd.
Yeah, so
but
that was
it was
fun.
amazing. We had about 65 kids that
Yeah.
showed up,
Yeah.
and it was great, man. It was we did it at a local high school, and the kids enjoyed it, man. They want us to do another one, so we might do one again.
Oh, yeah, that sounds great.
Absolutely.
Saw Jordan Yates got in on the Braves NIL, huh?
You saw that, right?
That's stellar. That's super cool. That's
Pretty
super
big
cool.
time.
Pretty slick. They got an Atlanta guy over here. You can get on some. I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Share the wealth.
Well, when you're in a major market and you got the hardware, I mean, goodness gracious, it seems like there'd be all kinds of opportunities.
I mean, Georgia Tech institution is a great thing. So once you have that, I mean, it's not that hard to get a couple of deals and stuff. So.
By the way, you guys talked about playing in front of fans. How different is that going to be? I mean, I know last year you had to generate your own energy.
Well, at the tail end, they were loading up the house.
No,
still.
I get that, but I mean, it's still it's packed to the gills. I mean, it's a whole different animal, right?
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I mean, that's what we miss about college basketball. That's what college basketball really is that fan base, that rivalry, all that type of stuff. So, I mean, we look forward to those type of things.
I'm genuinely excited to see how this goes for you guys. It's one of those type years, isn't it? I mean, there's so much new that we were talking to Manny Bates and Gerald Cole Helms of NC State. Those are older guys.
Right.
You run into one or two, at this event now, and it's kind of like, oh, wow, okay. So that pocket of knowledge, Ush, is huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what we need. And like you said, I'm going to say it again, we need another one. But at the same time, being able to be older and be around, like Mike said, he's more of the calmer. So when I get in my leadership ways and I might yell out a bit too much, Mike has that leash on me and say, hey, chill out, Ush. You don't need to do that right now. You can calm down and play your role how it is. But I need that. He's like my yin and yang. I need that.
What do you think the media is going to do with Georgia Tech? What do you think you guys will end up with this media poll?
Oh, boy.
Just take a guess. We have no idea what it's going to be. What do you think it'll be?
What they had us last
I know
year.
you don't care. I mean, that's the first. I get it. We're going to go roll
what
the
they
ball
pick
out
us last year?
Yeah.
What they
It
pick us?
doesn't matter what they
wow.
picked. Like,
You got one of
ended
each.
up one.
Right, and that's the thing. We only get typical about that type of stuff because at the end of the day, it's about winning games, So for us, we're going to see at the end of the season where we're at.
I mean, Jericho Helms was sitting in that chair a second ago and goes, hey, you know what? Let them pick us 8th, 9th, or 10th. We love that.
We love it.
We live for it.
We love to be the underdogs, So we'll shock a lot of people this year.
I like it.
Great to see you guys. Congratulations
Thank you.
on last year, obviously, but also it's great to have you back.
Thank you so much.
It's good to have you guys back.
Good to see you guys.
All right,
Good to see you guys
Stay
not on
healthy.
TV.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Last year picked 8th, Pack.
8th. There you go.
See?
How'd that work out?
Usher's going to be
Pretty amazing.
Jordan Usher's going to be completely fired up if 8 comes out of here
You
tomorrow.
don't see the energy in it
Look,
right now?
look.
You look
This
fired
thing's
up
already
already.
steaming.
I need
It's
another one,
9:15.
bro. Hey, pick us 8 again. Do it again.